Are you living in a city and you're worried about disasters, riots, and economic collapse, or just want to be ready for everyday emergencies? When it comes to survival books, TV shows, and survival websites, far too much attention is paid to wilderness survival issues. While these skills are important for people who spend time in the outdoors, for a vast majority of people, these are not the skills they need to focus on. When disaster strikes, you will likely be at home, at work, or somewhere near your normal everyday environment. These are the places you need to be ready to survive in. There are practically endless survival gear options to choose from depending on your needs and situation. We'll help you navigate these options so you can find the best survival gear and have your urban survival kit packed and ready to go. Though some pieces of survival gear are definitely universal, there are others that might not make any sense in a wilderness setting but are just as important in an urban environment. So, check out our recommendations for the best emergency equipment and arm yourself with urban survival gear that can help you stand up to even the most disastrous situations. We guarantee that even the most experienced survivalist will find something on this list that enhances their adventure seeking.
Today we're going to talk about assembling a bug out pack with the Maxpedition Tiburon. Now it's easy to what if yourself to death when you're trying to fill a bug out bag. You may be thinking, what do I need? In what context am I going to need it? How am I going to use it? Just think what you need most to get by in your daily life, get small items to replace them, and pack that way. Let's begin. First things first, water everywhere and not a drop to drink. In urban disasters, sometimes even when the water spigots turn on, the water coming out is not safe or potable to drink. Things like earthquakes, floods can all ruin our water distribution system. Now, wilderness water purification is much different than the urban, and that's why we don't use wilderness filters for urban disaster. We use things like this, which have a high level of chemical decontamination, as well as viral and heavy metals to make drinking water safe. If you're going to be responsible for your own and or your loved one's medical needs for an extended period of time, you need a serious medical kit. And the lightweight toiletry bag from Maxpedition will actually hold everything you need to get yourself and your family by for at least a week. Now I need a microclimate. If I have to leave my home and set up shelter just about anywhere, I need to make sure I can stay warm, dry, cool, what have you. So I can even stow a lightweight sleeping bag like this to keep it in waterproof bags. And look at that, a full sleeping bag. Now we're gonna need to cover our heads as well. So I have a heavy-duty emergency blanket that's much like a tarp. It has grommeted corners for pre-connections. I can set this up like a rain fly, like a pup tent to keep out of the rain. I can set it up metallic side up to reflect the sun to create shade. I can use it as a ground cloth beneath me or just wrap in it to stay warm. Now if I do need to rig up a tarp shelter or tie just about anything, I always carry heavy-duty Kevlar cord. Now my side pouch here, we have a stainless steel canteen cup like this. It could be used as a drinking vessel or cooking. Since it is stainless steel, I can put it right over the fire, or I can even hold a small stove like this. So now I can boil water, cook soup, whatever I may need. Of course, freeze-dried meals are a great option for the bug-out bag, as they rarely need to be changed. They're good for years and years, and often quite tasty. Now in my other side pouch, I have charging equipment, rugged, water-resistant, impact-resistant, portable power bank. I have my emergency GPS navigation device, a high-quality navigation device that can help me find routes through the city or to wilderness areas without the use of cell phone towers. It is highly unlikely that in a natural disaster, even satellites would be taken out. Of course, during a disaster, cell phone towers may not always work, or they may be getting overloaded by people trying to reach out to loved ones. That's why it's always good to have a strong, portable, handheld walkie-talkie with preset emergency channels to talk to your loved ones or your teammates. A quality one like this will even have a weather alert radio, letting you know the weather and emergency situation on the ground. Now, it's important to have good light. A tactical light like this can be good for searching for lost individuals with its over 1,000 lumen broad spectrum beam. It's waterproof. It's not going to break if you drop it or even run over it. Now, as a former confined space rescuer, I was always told if you have one light, you have none. That's why we always have a backup light. Here we have a waterproof, high-quality headlamp, so I can work hands-free and get light wherever I need it, where I'm looking. Now, we've talked about charging capability with something like a portable power bank, but eventually those run dry. Now, that's why I like to have something like this pure sine wave inverter in my bug out kit. This can hook up to any 2-post battery, any car battery, any boat battery, and give you the power you need to charge a cell phone, a laptop, any type of small electronic equipment like that. Now, I may want to signal someone to my presence, get help from authorities. So I have a high quality GPS beacon here, a PLB if you will. This goes to the U.S. Air Force Rescue Command when activated, which is also the National Search and Rescue Coordination Center for the United States. It's very powerful and will let authorities know my location and that I need help. Of course, a glow stick for people to find my position in nighttime searches. And here we have a pen flare, easy to carry, shoots 300 feet in the air, and can even be used as a defensive tool, and it's quick and easy to deploy. Of course, batteries don't last forever, which is why if I need to navigate, I have a high quality backup compass. Dual use items are always good. So my writing pencil, I've wrapped at least 10 feet of duct tape on it to repair or attach anything I need. Here I have a high quality limbing saw. Of course, no bug out bag would be complete without a handy Swiss Army knife. Food that requires no preparation. You don't need to add water, heat, anything like that. In any long-term disaster, hygiene is going to be an issue. And that's why I have a pocket shower like this one. As soon as I get to any clean water, I pull out this 10-liter bag. I fill it up. I can hang it in the sun if I want to heat it. And it has a full shower nozzle attached. They actually call it a pocket shower. When selecting items for a bug out bag, it's important to only pack the essentials. These packs only hold so much, and we don't want to put a bunch of unnecessary items in them. As you can see, the Maxpedition Tiburon will hold everything you need for a bug out. Food, water, hygiene, shelter, self-defense, everything you need to get by until the disaster is resolved and you can return to your home or civilization.